Yeah, loud and clear. That's great. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to meditate first of all for 25 minutes. Then we're doing 5 minutes of Shavasana. And yeah, if you never meditated, I'm going to push his face up to the screen to get closer. Yeah, that's not what I meant, Jamie. But all right. Let's go. Let's do this, shall we? I mean, exactly. Exactly what I meant. We're going to do the meditation, and yeah, you see it in the left side of the screen. What we're going to do, but I also will guide you in there, and then we're going for 25 minutes and 5 minutes of Shavasana. Let's just start. Come to a great sit, or sit up in a chair. Sit up in a chair or down on the floor. If you sit down on the floor, sit up on a pillow or sit up on some books. And from there, start to breathe in and out. And just start to observe your breath. Observing your breath. How does your breath feel today? Observe. And every time you lose the connection to your breath, every time you're coming into your thoughts, slowly come back to your breath. Slowly and effortlessly let go of your thoughts, coming back to your breath, observing your breath. It's all what we do, and we're going for 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of Shavasana. Feel free to join in and enjoy. Every time you like to change your sitting posture, please do that. Please do that. And we see each other in 30 minutes. Slowly coming back out of it, lying back on your back, lying down on your back. Oops. Extend your legs. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up towards the sky. And just be. Nothing to do here, just be. Can bring your chin a little bit more to your chest. Have your eyes closed. Just be releasing your breath. Just be. Slowly coming back. Start to move your fingers. You're invited to yawn if you like to. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Hey, Attila, I can keep track of when you stream more because I mainly go fitness health streams, and I've wondered a bit why they aren't when you stream more, because I mainly go fitness health streams, and I've wondered a bit why they aren't more popular. Like, who doesn't want to watch fitness while chatting? Doesn't make sense to me. It seems quite hard to stay still for such a long time, so good job. Welcome in, Attila, I appreciate you. Welcome in. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's a lot of action in like gaming streams, so you know, and also like for what I'm doing, right? What I'm doing is more like, in a way, spiritual. Let me quickly set up the microphone a little better. Not really spiritual, but it still is fitness. However, really need to make sure the mic is set up properly today. Yeah, it should be alright. Welcome in, Attila. Good to have you. And I mean, the other thing around is like, yeah, gaming is probably more entertaining. There's much more going on there, right? And like with fitness, yeah, I'm kind of like inviting the people to join me, right? So at least for me, I'm teaching, right? A lot of people that are doing fitness are not like teaching, or maybe lifters, or more like chatters, right? And what I'm doing is I'm teaching, and I'm inviting people in, right, to participate. So there's a little difference there. So again, if anybody likes to have, if you have any suggestions today in this yoga lesson, feel free. We are going to go with the mantra first of all, and we're going for 60 minutes of yoga. My name is Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, and the support if that's needed. And today we have an inversion lesson coming up, but before we start, we are, as always, we're doing some mantra singing. So if that's new for you, don't be scared. Don't be like, oh, whoa, that's nothing for me. But listen to it, and then maybe whisper it, and maybe sing with me. And it can be overwhelming, especially as a beginner in yoga. However, as soon as you kind of like overcome this wall of like, oh no, I don't want to do that, maybe something is in there for you. Maybe, doesn't need to be, but maybe, and you don't know until you try it, right? And yeah, and with this mantra, where it has a vibrational quality to it, this mantra, and this vibrational quality goes throughout our body. However, we're also really connecting to our throat, especially as we're not singers, or as a lot of people here are not singers. They're not connected too much to the throat as we're speaking, right? And as we're singing that mantra, we're connecting more to the throat, meaning that, oh, we're not talking like this, like high pitch or low pitch. Like, we're not talking like this all the time, but we're really finding a voice that seems good for ourselves, right? This is one thing that happens meanwhile mantra singing, right? Next to that, we also connect to the meaning of the mantra. And the mantra that we're using at the moment is the Mahamurtunjaya mantra. That's this one here. Yeah, I need to change where the mantra is again, so it's not covering up the timer. However, right now it's alright. It's on the right side. It's on the right side of the screen. If you like to join in, feel free. If you like to just listen, feel free. If you like to whisper, feel free. And first of all, come to a great sit for me. The sit doesn't feel good to me today. So just change up until you arrive to a sit that feels good. Maybe sit up a little bit higher. Good. And we are going for quite some time. And we are going to call and repeat, but first of all I will tell you the whole mantra. The whole mantra goes like this. Om Tiryambakam Yachamahe Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvaru Kamiva Bandhanan Rechyor Mukshi Amamretata. And we're going to call and repeat first without rhythm. So this was also without rhythm, and then we're adding the rhythm to it, and in the end we're singing it all together. So let's go, call and repeat. Om, Om, Tiryambakam, repeat, Tiryambakam, Yachamahe, repeat, Yachamahe, Sugandhem, Sugandhem, Pushti, Pushti, Vardhanam, Vardhanam, Urvaru, Urvaru, Kamiva, Kamiva, Bandhanan, Bandhanan, Mature, Mature, Mukshi, Mukshi, Amamretata, Amamretata, Om, Om, Tiryambakam, Tiryambakam, Yachamahe, Yachamahe, Sugandhem, Sugandhem, Pushti, Pushti, Vardhanam, Vardhanam, Urvaru, Urvaru, Kamiva, Kamiva, Bandhanan, Bandhanan, Mature, Mature, Mukshi, Mukshi, Amamretata, Amamretata. Quick interlude. Yeah, the mantra is about letting go. It's the ultimate healing mantra. Let's go one more time. Om, Om, Tiryambakam, Tiryambakam, Yachamahe, Yachamahe, Sugandhem, Sugandhem, Pushti, Pushti, Vardhanam, Vardhanam, Urvaru, Urvaru, Kamiva, Kamiva, Bandhanan, Bandhanan, Mature, Mature, Mukshi, Mukshi, Amamretata, Amamretata. We go a little bit further, take more into the scope. Om Tiryambakam Yachamahe, Om Tiryambakam Yachamahe, Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam, Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam, Urvaru Kamiva Bandhanan, Urvaru Kamiva Bandhanan, Mature Mukshi Amamretata, Mature Mukshi Amamretata. Om Tiryambakam Yachamahe, Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Mechur Mukshiyamamretata. All together, sing together with me. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyamamretata Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Last time. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mechur Mukshiyam Amritata. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head in front of your heart. Breathe in deep through your nose. Release your arms by your sides. Bring your arms up. Point your palms forward. Bring your arms up. Breathing in deep, get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. And breathing out, release your arms by your side down. How are you doing today, Attila? How are your days going? Welcome in, everybody. Bring your arms up by your sides, palms are pointing forward. How are you feeling today in your body? Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Release your arms down by your side. Breathing in deep, lift your arms up again. Good to have you, everybody. Good to have you. Get long, long, long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. So, Jamie, you said you had some, not suggestions, but requests for this yoga lesson today. So, if you like, very welcome to share with me, Jamie. Get long from your sitting bone to the top of the fingers, then release down again. Bring your arms by your sides. Bring your arms up again. Long, long, long. And release down. Bring your arms up. Your little length. Breathing out, release your arms down. Breathing in. Feel the length. Breathing out, releasing. How does that feel? How do your arms feel? One more last time. Breathing in. Deep, deep, deep. Get long from your perineum between your anus and your genitals up to the top of the fingers. And release. Yeah, yesterday, you cannot even look it up in the video. Yesterday you said, oh yeah, for tomorrow I have a suggestion or a request. Maybe it comes up again, Jamie, don't worry about it. Move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. How do your palms feel? How do your thighs feel here? Great job, you're doing amazing. Tuning into your body. And today we're going more towards an inversion practice. For that we need to warm up our hands even more than usual. Especially for me, as I have still like hurt, my wrists are still somewhat hurt. It goes better and better, but sometimes there's quite a lot of pain. So I need to really take care of my wrists. And let's see how far we can go today in this inversion practice. And if you have any suggestions, everybody listening, tuning in to this yoga lesson today, feel free to ask me about it, or if you have questions. Tuning in to your palms. How do your palms feel as you're moving forward and backward on your thighs? How do your legs feel as you're moving forward and backward on your thighs, right? But on your thighs, what do you feel on your thighs? Not just observing your palms, but observing what kind of feeling comes up through your thighs and connecting to that feeling, listening into the sensors in your thighs, right? Great job. And from there, move your shoulders forward and upward, backward and down, forward, upward, backward and down. Again, your hands still are moving on your legs. In whatever kind of sitting posture you are, you're doing just great. And again, if your sitting posture becomes uncomfortable, feel free to change the sitting posture at any point in time. Great job. Great job. From here, release. How do your shoulders feel? How do your arms feel? Shake them a little bit. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. You know, as we are listening into our body, how our body feels, I don't need to tell you that much. It's so super interesting to listen into your body, how your body feels, and just keep on going with the movement, right? Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and then interlace the fingers in front of your body and circle your wrists in one direction, whatever kind of direction you like to circle at the moment. How does that feel? Shake your wrists out again and interlace the fingers and bring the other thumb in front, and maybe circle into the other direction if you can. Good, shake your wrists out. And again, grabbing with the left hand onto the right elbow and circling your arm today. How does your arm feel? Also close your eyes to tune in. What kind of movement does the elbow make here? Can you release the wrist? Then circle into the other direction. And grab on with your right arm to your left elbow and circle. Great job. Doing amazing. Keep it up. And then also in the other direction. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Whew, how does that feel? Good. Bring your hands forward. How are you feeling today? Then bring your thumb up and in. Thumb up and in. You're doing great. Awesome. Keep it up. Thumb up and in. How far can you extend your thumb, and how far can you bring in? And listen into your arms. Listen into your right arm. Listen into your left arm. And from there, circle your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. And then circling to the other direction, circling to the back. How does that feel? Great job, you're doing amazing. Good job. Then make fists and move your wrists up and down. Whew, how does that feel? And you can also grab on, bring the thumb into the middle and grab on around the thumb and move your hands up and down. See how much of a difference that makes. Great job. Shake your wrists out. Your elbows, shake your shoulders. From here, let's quickly go away from the wrist, give them a break, and come to our head, and we're just looking over the right shoulder. Again, if you like to change your sitting posture, I like to change my sitting posture actually. You can always do that. And we're just looking to the right and we're breathing in deep. We're breathing in deep. The belly into the chest. We're using our breath as a tool here. Breathing out, releasing, looking over the left. So using your breath as a tool here means that we're breathing so deep that we maybe create a little stretch somewhere in the body. And without pushing your head to the right, but just looking to the right. Hey Aquarius, how are you doing? Good to have you. How is your running practice going? Good to see you. And really breathe in deep as you can, into the belly, into the chest. And breathing out, looking over the left shoulder. Breathing in deep. Release, come back into the middle. Bring your right ear to the right shoulder. Release your shoulders down a lot. Bring the chin a little bit to the back and feel a stretch from your left shoulder to the left ear. And again, breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. And breathing out, releasing your head forward and bringing it up to the other side. Left ear to the left shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are released down, and same thing in the other side. Breathing in deep. Tired for now, I focus on CrossFit and flexibility. Still do my regular running routine, but less. I hate burpees. We'll need to find variations for burpees. Oh, you know, at one point you maybe start to love them, right? Breathing in deep, to the belly, into the chest. And breathing out, release your head forward and change the other side. Yeah, exactly. And you know, if you just keep going like this, breathing in deep, right? It's so beautiful to see that you don't dislike something. Breathing out. Because it's most likely an indicator that you need to work on there, right? As you say, find variations or something, right? And then go further and further into burpees. But maybe it has also to do something with your wrists. Maybe it hurts you or something. Could also be, right? So then, of course, yeah, variations is the right thing. We go one more time each side. Take your time here. Doing a great job for your neck today. And I hear you. I hear you, Clarice. So, you know, in the beginning, burpees are hard. But as soon as you figure out the technique of like how to do it, how kind of like a rhythm to do it, they get fun, you know? They get fun. Oh yeah, I like to push myself right now a little. You know? Breathing out. So focus on the technical side of things in the beginning, and as soon as you find the technical side of like, oh yeah, exactly how do I need to do the movement, and then it gets easier. It gets tremendously easier. And release your head forward and change the side. Oh yeah, go. Let's go last time. Breathing in deep. It feels quite good. Release your shoulders down as much as you can. And then release your head forward and pick your head up. Slowly shake your wrists a little, shake your shoulders, and let's come into all fours. Yep, I saw burpees without the jump, where you also use your hamstring squats. Okay, yep, technique are important. The coach there told me we will focus 3 months at least with techniques before we go intensity. Wow, that's a lot. That's crazy. Wow, 3 months. So from here, but it sounds good, you know. Have your shoulders over the wrists, have your hips over the knees, and start to arc up from your lower spine, vertebra by vertebra. Tune in vertebra by vertebra as we go up. And then chin to chest, rounding from the top of the head down. And today we're doing an inversion practice, so we're going towards handstand. Just towards, right? Breathing in deep, arcing up. So Tuesday is inversion Tuesdays. Chin to chest. Breathing in deep. A burpees with a reverse lung, but can't find again that exercise. What do you mean exactly? So with a reverse breathing pattern, or what do you? Oh, lunge, reverse lunge. Ah, okay, yeah. A burpees with reverse lunge. Yeah, that sounds difficult. That sounds also technical, right? But yeah, that's great what you're doing. Honor that you're taking care of your body in this great way, right? Rounding chin to chest. And arcing, breathing in. And slowly, yeah, lunge. I didn't get it at all. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And from here, one of the most important thing, again, if you take away anything from this yoga lesson, I mean, I told this again and again, probably know it already. Bring the mounts of the fingers together. Then release the fingers down, release the wrist down. Super important to protect your wrist. So take away that the mounts of the fingers on the floor is really, really important in yoga. Good. To protect your wrist. That's my takeaway. If you take away one thing, that's the one thing you can take away today. Claw the fingers. Push in through your wrists. Push in through the mounts of the fingers. Great job. And release again. And we go some more times. Pushing in and releasing. Pushing in. Well, you still push your legs behind when you do the basic burpees, but with that exercise, you do the reverse lunge. I'm not sure. Okay, I do also the front squat. Yeah. Okay. Pushing in through the mounts of the fingers and releasing again. Really feel all the mounts of the fingers connected to each other. You can also claw the fingers a little bit, push in through the wrists. Super important, especially also because we're going into a handstand practice or an inversion practice. I mean, inversion is not quite the same as handstand. Handstand is kind of like more detailed, more deeper down, right? But inversion is like the encompassing handstand, right? Shake your wrists again. And let's come forward and let's do something good for our wrists today. By the way, Jamie, I appreciate you saying hello to people coming in. I appreciate that a lot. From here, turn the right index finger to the outside of the mat and move a little bit right and left. Have the mounts of the fingers connected to the floor if you can do that. Great job. Try to be leveled at your shoulders. Try to be leveled at your shoulders, so not falling through with your chest and not pushing out too much, but in the middle. Good job. If you don't know what I'm saying, if anything is interesting to you and you want to know more about it, tell me. We can explore. Also, that's also for you, Clarice. Good. If you have any questions, we can go somewhere in yoga, right? And then turn the index finger to the back of your body. So let the index finger point to the back, to the knees kind of, and move a little bit forward and backward. So this is the hand that I hurt myself with. Like I fell down quite hard with my bike. It's now like 3 or 4 months ago. It still hurts. And I think I will go to a doctor next year. But we'll see about that. So turn the index finger around to your other hand and move left and right. From now I have tons to do to master the technique and be consistent. So I'm on the good way. Yeah, that's good, Clarice. Super awesome. It sounds great what you're doing. And then turning the left hand, take your left hand, turn it to the outside of your mat. Index fingers pointing to the outside of the mat and move left and right. Left and right. How does that feel? And from there, turn your index finger back to your body and move front and back. Great job. Going further, bring the index finger points to your other hand, and then move left and right. It's always funny, because you know, as I fell with my bike, I also hurt. I think it's from there. Oh no, it was from when I made like push-ups. I hurt my hands a little bit, so just a little bit. So I got some small wounds on the top of my hands, and they're not quite healing. They're kind of like getting small scars, but you see the blood below it. You see the blood below it, and every time I do these exercises here, a lot of it gets redder, you know, it gets like really this dark red. Yeah, so you will see that, oh yeah, the blood flowing in my hand is really oxygenated right now. You know what I mean? The blood gets really red. Good. you know, I quickly show you because it's strange. It's strange. I quickly show you. Whoops. So, for example, here or here. So I don't know if it's focusing. So this is getting really, really red. So there's a little scarf. I don't know if you see it. So right now it's already getting not that red anymore. It's already going back here. Here I can see it a little bit through, you know. And it's already going back to not as red. Come back again to all fours, shake your wrists out a little. And that's super, super cool to see that when you have your hands down, really, and it's kind of like a low position, you know, my whole body is above the hands. It's not like when you're standing, then you have at least the kind of like the legs, right? But if you're taking them even deeper down, right, all the blood flows also in your hands, right? And it gets really, really oxygenated. So it's a cool thing to see. So, especially as we're working out, it gets oxygenated. Oh, you poor hands. So, from all fours, turn your hand around, one hand around, turn the index finger to the back of your body, and just give some weight there, and move to the front and to the back. Just a little bit of weight, not like all your weight, but a little, you know. And move front to the back. This feels really, really good to me. I remember you heard them cycling, yeah. But enough about that. Let's focus on the practice right now. Front and back. And from here, turn the index finger to your other hand and move left and right. And yeah, next Friday, you guys, we have a wonderful person here on the podcast in the morning. We won't have the usual yoga routine in the morning because we will have the podcast then. It's a little bit strange, I know. I couldn't figure it out differently, unfortunately. I couldn't do it. So we will have the yoga practice after the podcast, or maybe even before. Before would be really, really early, but I think it would be good to have it before. Then turn the index finger to the other side and move left and right. Yeah, I think I will do it before. So we'll be super, super early on Fridays doing the yoga practice, doing the meditation practice and everything, but then it's done, you know. So index finger pointing to the outside and give there some weight and move left and right. Now turn your hand around and point it to the front. Again, we're still on the top of our hands and move front and back. Give there some weight, just a little bit of weight, not all the weight. Especially if you're doing it the first time, don't go overboard. From here, release. By the way, we're going to go through a lot of changes very soon in this stream. It's going to be exciting also for you to see like the change in the stream with the camera and with everything else coming. And I really try to invest a little bit of time into improving the stream right now. So turn the index finger to the outside of the mat, and you're moving left and right with your other hand right now. With your other hand. Great job. Then turn the index finger around to your, let it point to your other hand. And we're really taking good care of our wrists here. Really taking good care of our wrists here. Again, with your other hand, make sure the mount of the finger is rooted to the floor, if possible. Because like that you protect your wrist, especially like as we're having a lot of weight over the wrist, right? It's important that we have the mounts of the fingers also rooted to the floor. In this position, it's not too important, but still, it's a good thing to remember, right? because there's just not too much weight going on right now through the wrist. So, but still, it's a good thing to do always, right? So you don't forget it at any kind of point. Then turn the index finger, let it point back to your knees and move front and back. Give there some weight. Listen into how much weight you can lift there. And breathe in deep. Good. Great job, everybody. So yeah. It's cool that you're doing CrossFit. I mean, turn the index finger around, let it point forward. So we're still on top of our hands and we move front and back. Great job. I mean, CrossFit is cool as long as it's not like just like, it's also like focusing on the technical aspects of it, right? So you're not hurting yourself, then it's really good. If it's like just like push yourself from the beginning on, then it's like, no, sir, not doing that. Because the chance that you hurt yourself is really, really big, especially if you're doing CrossFit for a long time, right? And then release. Sit back on your heels. Shake your wrists a little bit. Give your wrists some love. Whew. Can circle a little bit, or can just grab around below your wrists a little bit, draw a little bit down and move your wrist left and right. Don't push yourself too much here. Just, feel comfortable. Feel comfortable. Nothing like pushing of your wrist, but feeling comfortable. Really feeling your wrist, how it feels. And feel maybe a little tiny stretch somewhere. Little tiny. Not going like super stretch. Super stretch. Always super stretch. No. Super stretch. Shake your wrists. Shake your arms. You're doing great. Good. Let me check if the time. We're doing so much stretching and things with your wrists, where we're really going through the exercises really, really far. I kind of like, the time goes quickly. That's what I wanted to say. So slowly, standing up. Take your time standing up today. As I always say, transitioning in yoga is half of yoga. Shake your wrists a little bit, and we're just jumping to warm up a little bit more, and then we're going further. So jump out of the knees, release your shoulders, release your neck a lot. Great job. Release your shoulders and your neck. Let the shoulders jump. Let the neck jump. And jump out of the knees. Again, jumping out of the knees, right? Good. And from here, you're invited to jump out of the heels. Great job. You're doing awesome. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck. If there's any kind of pain in your body at any kind of point, please feel free to just come out of it. Listening to your body is super important to do. From here, you can also jump out of the toes and reconnect with the toes and the heels to the floor. Stomping the ground, stomp the ground. Great. Feel the impulses. Feel how your shoulders are jumping, the neck is jumping. And slowly come back to just jumping out of the knees. UTC +4. I'm UTC +1, Clarius, or GMT +1. That's 3 hours before. That's 3 hours before. So I'm streaming. Whoa, wow. Then it's, wait. It's minus 3 hours? Or is it plus 3? No, it's plus 3, right? From my perspective, it's plus 3. So I'm streaming at 9:30 your time. 9:30 your time, I'm starting with the meditation for 30 minutes. And then we're going for an hour of yoga. Yeah, and there's also singing, Clarius. Okay, cause each morning 7:30 to 8:30 I go to CrossFit gym. Oh, cool. Each morning? Wow. Man, you're fit, man. That's cool. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Shake your legs. Move your shoulders a little bit. How are your shoulders feeling? And bring your legs to the short end of the mat right now. We're going to stretch a little tiny bit right now, just to get it activated, right? So here you want to engage your knees, push your butt to the back, keep your thighs engaged and lean forward. For now I'm at 3 times a week. Okay, that's good. That's good. 3 times a week is good. Like each morning would be really a lot. And get along from your hips to your head, you know? Get along from your hips to your head. As I'm turning, oh, that was a little bit far. As I'm turning here, make sure that you're long from your hips to your head and that you have a straight spine. So straight spine meaning you can bring one hand to your lower back and feel if the vertebrae are sticking out. If they're not sticking out, that means you're good. If they're sticking out, you can test it. You can round and feel your vertebrae. Then you'll feel the vertebrae. Good. Sticking out. Great job. I need to go here, otherwise I can't really hold it too much. And lean forward, push your butt to the back. Get long, long, long. Feel a stretch. Keep your knees engaged. Keep your thighs engaged. Great job. Feel how far you can go down without rounding your back. Great job. Breathing in deep to your belly, into your chest. It's great having you, Clarius. And then slowly releasing down completely. Feeling how your body is feeling. And then go and say hello to your right toes. Keeping your left leg engaged, keep your left knee engaged. Saying hello to your right foot. Coming back and going to the left. Keeping your right knee engaged, keeping your right leg engaged, right whole leg. Saying hello to the left toes. And coming back into the middle. Slowly standing up, bending your knees. Standing up. Whoop. Great. Great job. Shake your legs out. So one stretch that I like to do is this one here. We need to stretch a little bit more. Now we really warmed up with your wrists, with our wrists, but we haven't done anything for like handstand wise. So we'll do something, I promise. And then we'll do some inversion. But right now, bring your left leg forward, bring your right leg to the back. Bend your knee, and we hinge at the hips. We hinge at the hips. Same thing again. Keep your spine long. So again, check with your wrists on the vertebrae if they're rounding or not. Our front knee is not pushed through, but it's kind of like engaged. Good job. From here we want to feel a hamstring stretch. How does that feel? Keep your butt engaged. Get long from your hips to your head. Breathing out. Breathing in. And coming up. Bring your right leg forward, the left leg to the back. Bend your back leg. And let's do the same thing. Just the butt to the back. Get long from your hips to your head. Breathing in deep. Feeling a hamstring stretch here. Can you feel that? If yes, awesome. Breathing in, and as you're breathing out, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Good. Slowly come up. Shake your legs. I have to do something. I wish you a good day and see you soon. Yeah. Have a wonderful day, Aquarius. Appreciate you coming in. See you very, very soon. A lot of love to you. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Let's come to the front of the mat and let's release our body down. And as I said, we're doing something for the handstand practice today. We move one time forward and backward, then we're doing some inversion. So bring your hands down to the floor, push in with the mounts of the fingers. And we lean forward, give all the way to the arms. And we step a little bit back. From there, we go again. We lean forward and step a little bit back. This is super, super hard. You can bend your knees a lot if you like. If you like, you can straighten them through. And lean forward, engage your whole body as you're doing that. Good job. Spread your fingers, push into the mounts of the fingers. If that's too hard for you, or if something hurts, then don't do it. Good, and when you're at the back, release a little bit with your legs, knees. You can grab around your elbows. Swing a little bit right to left. Doing great. And then we go forward again. Bring your hands forward and a little bit further forward. So one leg, one foot in between your legs and your hand. Then we lean forward, give all the weight for the hands, then step forward. So kind of like just lift your feet, lift your toes off, and step forward. Great job. And from there, bend your knees and sit down on the floor. Come to a wall right now. So move yourself towards a wall in this position, right? And shift your hips close to a wall. Shift your hips close to a wall and bring your legs up. Whoop. Bring your legs up. Great job. And from there, feel how all the blood is flowing back down into our body. So really, this is an inversion. All the blood that is stuck in our toes is traveling down our body and it gets reoxygenated. Good. So make sure you breathe in deep. Your favorite inversion. So Jamie, I remember when you said to me, oh, like this makes me dizzy, I don't like this. I remember that, Jamie. I remember that. It's so great that you see this as your favorite inversion right now. And from here, breathing in deep. If you like to go deeper, you can go deeper. If you don't like to go deeper, that's awesome too. But make sure it feels good to you. If there's pain in your body, you don't need to go deeper. If it feels good to you, bring your elbows next to your body, fingers are pointing up, and lift your hips up. Grab onto your hips and extend your legs. Great job. And from here, breathe in deep into your belly and into your chest. We're just looking up into the sky. We're not looking left or right. This is important because we don't want to hurt our neck here. Great job, everybody. You're doing awesome. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Looking up into the sky. Really breathing in deep. Reoxygenating all the blood that was stuck in our toes. Giving your whole body a lot of energy. Oh, I do want to do this inversion more again. Yeah, you know, there was a time where I taught this inversion every day in my yoga classes. I think we need to go back there. Because it really gives your whole body a lot of energy. So 3 more breaths. Keep on going. You're doing awesome. Deep, deep, deep. The last breath, really, really deep. Belly into your chest. Spread your chest in every, not spreading, but feel how the chest expands in all the directions. So left, right, front and back. And then slowly coming down. And release vertebra by vertebra to the floor. Vertebra by vertebra to the floor, and lean to either the right or the left side. Come and lie down on your floor. Hey Bristle! This always cheers me up so much. So good to have you as well. Lie on your floor and feel how the blood is flowing back into your feet. Yeah, Jamie. That's all good. Yeah, this pose, you know, Jamie, this pose really reoxygenates the blood. That's what I'm saying. Good. And release. Come and lie down slowly into Shavasana. Knowing, you know, feeling maybe still a tickling in your toes. That's completely fine. Honoring that tickling. Feeling that the whole blood is still flowing back into your toes. So extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides and palms are pointing up. Bring the chin a little bit to your chest. Have your eyes closed and just be. Release everything. I will get you back to your body in about a minute. Just be. Super awesome job. Just be. Have your eyes closed.
Welcome to your doom.
Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. coming back into your body. Whenever you're ready, bring your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In this side body position, release all the tension. Make it feel comfortable for yourself in this side body position.
Welcome to your doom.
And from there, thank you for the follower. From there, softening the skin of the face, release all the tension in your tongue, release all the tension in your neck, in your shoulders, oh the shoulders, release all the tension in your arms and the elbows and the wrists and the fingers, in the chest, in the belly, in the hips, in your spine, in your whole back, in your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels and the toes. You release all the tension in your body. From there, breathe in deep. Feel how your body is oxygenated right now after this inversion practice today. And breathing out, releasing. And one more time, breathing in deep. Great job. With this breath, lift yourself up by your side. Come into a final sitting position. And as soon as you set up, bring your hands in front of your heart together. I'm going to respond with the chat a little bit. Give me a little moment. I'll be right there with you. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Honoring your yoga practice. I honor deeply that you took care of your body today, care of yourself today. Bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Release the arms, opening up your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. So welcome Chen Yogas. Appreciate you coming by today. Let me take you guys a little bit closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Hey, Clan Undertaker, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. And yeah, the meditation helps definitely knock out 50 more push-ups. Do you know Wim Hof, Clan Undertaker? You know, he's working with the breath and he's holding like his breath, right? And then you can do more push-ups. It's crazy. It's quite crazy, you know. You're doing kind of like breathing exercises, and in the end, you're holding your breath and you're doing push-ups. It's crazy, you know. The energy when you're not breathing and when you really inhaled before, it's kind of like wow, you know, because you need to realize that like the breathing itself needs some energy. That's kind of like, wow, okay, that's strange, right? So if you can release the breathing and you really inhale and you really, oh, yeah, you feel oxygenated, your whole body feels oxygenated, then you can really go ahead and do push-ups. I hope that's somewhat interesting. And Brizzle, thank you so much for being here today. Chen Yogas, welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well. My feet were stealing all of my oxygen. That's funny. I'm so glad I could catch your stream. Thank you so much, Chen Yogas. And with that said, dear friends, there's some self-promotion going on right now, right here. My name is Marcel. I'm here every day for you. I'm doing yoga every day for you. That's not really self-promotion, is it? I mean, I'm doing it for you. But I'm also here together with Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. And together we're teaching every day. And with that said, I've got 4 YouTube channels. I've got an English YouTube channel where you can do yoga with me in English, and German one. You can listen into the Health Skill podcast, and all the live streams will be uploaded to YouTube. So if you want to review something, you can do that also on YouTube. Next to that, feel free to check out the Health Skill podcast. Next episode is coming up on Friday. On Friday, usually when we have our yoga lesson. So watch out there. I will say this tomorrow and the day after as well. On Friday, we will talk about breaking, so break dance, with my dear friend Raven Grace. He's a well-known person, and he's a super awesome, friendly guy, and I just can't wait to have him. It will be super great to have him. And yeah, we're here every day. I love it. Thank you for the time and devotion to your practice. I appreciate that, Shawn Yogas. And this was day 350, I think, already, not 349. I'm not quite sure, but we're nearing kind of like the end, right? And we keep on going daily, so we're here daily. Feel free to join in another time, Shawn Yogas maybe. And you're very welcome. Again, I say this all the time. You're very welcome to ask questions and to request things. So if you have something going on in your back, we can have a back exercise routine going on, or we can do something else with our wrists, with our shoulders, kind of like everything you like, right? So just ask for it, and we're going there. With that said, let's go and rate somebody. I'm always excited to rate people, you know, and maybe today's Otus Goddess is online, so my dear friend Otus Goddess is amazing. She's already off. Let's see who else is online. Vipar Lafroy is online. Average Chose OC is online. Let's go over to Average Chose OCs. Because they are amazing. They're amazing and entertaining. Make sure to give them a follow. Yeah, this day is 350. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate that. This was so fun. Thanks. Happy to see you tonight. Brighten my day. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate all your comments. You're so lovely. Let me give you a big hug. Give yourself a big hug. Smile. You're doing great. Thank you so much for being who you are and sharing the love with others. It's amazing. It's amazing. And right now we're going to rate with love to Average Chose OCs. Did I misuse the rate? Average Chose. Did I write it differently? It should be correct. Why it didn't go through? Huh? Oh, I wrote a point in the end. Wait, I don't see the rating process. Is there a rating process? I don't see it here. But of course, we are rating with love. If there's a rating process, we are rating with love, and it should take you over there in a moment or two, because I'm not seeing here indicated. When you start, there is a countdown. Yeah, it says rating process. The countdown stopped. You already have a rating process. I think it's bugged. I think it's bugged in a moment. Well, yeah, let me wait a moment here, and we're going to do it again in a moment. So, do you guys know Shiva Nataraj? Natarai. I think it's Nataraj. I think it's Nataraj. It's like a little statue, and I think about like buying one and putting it in my space because it's wonderful and I can teach you things with it. So it's like really cool, and it's kind of like the dancer, Shiva the dancer, and you can tell a lot of like not really stories but things to remember by the statue. So the statue has meanings, and like the statue is stepping on something, and that has a meaning. And her hand is like this. So one hand is open, one hand is receiving, and one hand is closed. So one hand is protecting. And you can show that all with the statue and what kind of meaning different things have. I know some people who have been having weird issues with it recently. Yeah, I'm trying it one more time right now, and otherwise we're going to unfortunately close it, and then I will try to, yeah, probably it won't work. You know what? I'm going to just host them, I think. So I'm going to close the stream and host them. So hopefully it will take you over to them. And again, if you arrive there, say rating with love, say hi, and appreciate that. So, dear guys, see you very soon, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you soon, maybe tomorrow. Bye bye, Bristle. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in, Chan Yoga, Jamie. Thank you. Also the Lone Wolf. Thank you for joining in. And also, like Clan Undertaker, if you're still here, thank you for joining in. Clarius was here for almost the whole yoga lesson. So, guys, thank you so much, and see you very, very soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.